Hello there. In today's video, we are going to learn how to create podcasts using AI, that too with human voices. The most humanistic voices in the best forms, in my opinion, yet are provided by ElevenLabs. And if you want a free sample, you can download their ElevenLabs Reader app by which you can listen to audiobooks. So you could like export a PDF and listen to it read aloud to you in different voices. And you have voices for casual talking, for narration, for different scenarios. So you could explore those. A video on that is also available on my channel where I teach you how to use the ElevenLabs app on your phone. Today we are going to use this same app in order to convert whatever we want into a podcast. So I will open my 11 Labs application now,
11 Reader.
and here you will find a button to create GenFM.
From data bouncers to data. New authors from import. New authors from explore. Auto. Import. Library. Voice. Welcome back. Continue. From do quick list. Import new explore top book. Create GenFM podcast. Create GenFM podcast button.
This is the button, create GenFM podcast. We'll click here.
Write text. Write text. Import file. Import file.
And
button.
here we will have options similar to those of the import file. So when we click on the import button, we have the option to either write text in using the keyboard and listen to it, or you could import a file into ElevenLabs.
Scan. Scan. Paste a link to an article or YouTube video. Write text. Write text button.
And all those options. So here we could either write text and convert that into a podcast.
Import file. Import file button.
Or import a PDF and get a podcast of the PDF. And if the PDF is too long, then it is going to give you like the overall summary. It's not going to go into very much detail. Also note that generally the podcasts do not exceed 7 minutes.
Scan. Scan button.
Scan, so you could use your camera.
Paste a link to an article or YouTube video.
So you could also directly paste a link to the article or the YouTube video which you want converted into a podcast.
Create a new episode button. Paste link. Create an write text. Write text button.
I will click on write text.
Go back button. English us QWERTY shown. Showing settings button. Windows Samsung.
And here I will write some text.
R. Editing. Edit box. Listen. Write any. Go back. Paste. The ill treatment of slaves from ancient times till its legal abolition.
This is my topic on which I want the podcast to be generated. Now this is just a short topic, okay? So like I have just given a short topic to it on which it can generate a podcast. In place of this, you could also have written a long text or an essay. Okay, you could have directly written a big long essay on which you want the podcast to be generated. So it totally depends upon you how you want to create your podcast.
Write any. Listen. Editing. The ill treatment of listen button.
And we will click on listen to create the podcast. Now note that any two random voices will be chosen for the co-host and host of your podcast. Okay, I'll click on listen.
Notify me when ready button. We're getting notify me when ready. Library disabled. Vote click no tools stop pause.
So I had a notify me when ready button and I have clicked on that, and I would recommend you to do the same. So when the podcast is ready, we will be notified that the podcast is ready and then we can view it. So I will wait for the podcast to be generated and then come back to you.
11 Reader.
So our podcast has been generated and you will see like
Echoes of exploitation from past to present slavery. GenFM with Juniper and Chris, exploring how historical systems of human exploitation continue to shape modern slavery and global economics in the 21st century. 5 minutes.
So we have a podcast of 5 minutes. Let's listen to it.
Go back. Play button.
You have the play button and the rewind and the fast forward button like you have for the usual books, okay, when you listen to your PDF books or anything like that.
Here's a staggering number that keeps me awake at night. Historians estimate that for every person who survived the Middle Passage, at least one other person died during capture or transport. The scale of human suffering is almost impossible to comprehend.
That really puts it in perspective. And what's particularly chilling is how methodically it was all documented in shipping logs and insurance records.
You know what's fascinating about those records? Ship captains would actually calculate an acceptable loss rate of 15 to 20% for each voyage. They treated human lives like cargo spoilage. The insurance companies, many of which still exist today, would pay out claims when sick people were thrown overboard.
That connection to modern
AZ. Record button.
And that is how you could generate podcasts, and that is how you can generate podcast very easily. I'll put the link to ElevenLabs as well as the video of ElevenLabs in the description down below for you to listen. So that's it guys for today. Until next time, bye bye.
Hi everyone. If you like my video, so please give me a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe. If you have any doubt, then you can write it in the comments section down below. I will try to answer it soon. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.